Happy Monday. Happy Veterans Day, people. Especially to all my vets. You guys deserve it. I wish we did a lot more than just make it a federal holiday, but hey, it is what it is, right? So, it's a federal holiday, but my butt's back at work. I can't afford to take any days off. I am broke. I am broke. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about it. Like, there's like an entire $5 in my bank account. I just got paid like 2 days ago, but bills. I am one person supporting 5 people. So hard being a mother. It is. Well, back at work. Another day, another dollar. If only, right? If only. I've got to get my stuff together. I'm trying to, because Mama needs to make more money. So I have got to come up with a plan, y'all. I have got to come up with a plan. I have all these ideas, you know. I just got to implement them, you know. I was like thinking, well, I have been submitting job applications, but I haven't heard back. I need to probably resubmit some more. I have a pimple patch. It feels like it's coming off my face. Oh, yeah, it is. These are so cute. This one's like a little butterfly. I don't know if you can see. But then I have like 3 up here, but they're pretty much invisible. You can't really even see them. But there's like a little sun, a smiley face, and I think a heart with a syringe through it. I don't know. It was the small size ones I had left. The other ones were like really big, so I was like, I'm just gonna use the little ones. But I put like face powder on, so this one didn't seem to stick right here, but that's okay. That's okay. I found them on they were like on the sell rack. I can't remember where I got them at. They were like only $2.50. I think yeah. And there was like 30 patches, I want to say, in there. Maybe more. There might have been more in there, but it was, anyways, I was like, it's a good deal. I like those little hydrocortisone patches that they make now, hydrochloride or something like that. Not hydrocortisone, but they really do work. They really work. I kind of like them. I've been a bit obsessed, and now they make them with like shapes and pictures on them, so I'm like, that's just so cute. I saw these ones on a social media post, and I'm like, oh, I want them. They were like silver, like stickers almost, but they were pimple patches, but they had like clouds and lightning bolts and the usual butterfly, but they were like a metallic silver and stuff, and they looked so cool, and I was like, I want those, but they're probably expensive. I don't know. I gotta find them. That's all I know. I'm like, I gotta find them. Huh. So, like I said, I'm back at work, but I need to rehome my pets. I don't want to. I really don't. But I have to. It's Fluffy, my Easter egger chicken rooster. I have roosters left, not chickens. We rehome the hens like super quickly. Actually, my daughter's boyfriend did. He just took them over to like his cousin's house or whatever, because they were also raising silkies, but then they ended up giving them to their neighbor who had like more area for them, which was cool. I think they maybe gave them like the rooster to him or something, but that still left me with like 2 other roosters, and I was kind of looking for someone who would take all of them, but you know, so I keep getting like calls and messages like, oh, I'll take your hens, and I'm like, oh, I don't have the hens, I just have the boys left. But so yeah, and the sad thing is that my 2 roosters that I have left, they're different breeds, different sizes, different personalities. I have raised them as pets, not farm animals, so they've been like indoors mostly. Mostly because like my landlord shortly after getting them was like, you can't have them, so I never built the coop to put them outside. So I let them outside, but they're like free ranging, You know, they know their yard now, so they know that where they can't go and where they can go. But I gotta rehome them. At least one. One I really, really urgently need to rehome because he is very vocal. He's very vocal about things. Like, he wants to talk to other animals. We have there's other chickens like that live around us, and so my rooster is always like calling out, like talking to the other birds, and some of the neighbors who are old and crotchety complain about it, and I'm like, it's just an animal. It's just an animal talking. What's the big deal? But some people, you know. And it's really sad because my fluffer, his name's Fluffer Nuffer, but I call him Fluffers or Fluffies. He knows his name. He knows his name, and he comes to it, and he's so, oh my god. I gotta get it. Gotta film him. I have to film him. He doesn't like to be filmed. He's very shy. So anytime I put the camera on him, he'll just like freeze and duck his head down, and I'm like, dude, you gotta tell people how photogenic you are. He's super photogenic. And he's got such a personality. It's so funny. But he has the funniest run. He runs so funny. So when you call him and he's like running, he like tucks his wings in and he goes like, and it's hilarious. It's hilarious. It makes me giggle every time I see him run. We also call Fluffers Cowboy because he does this thing with his wings where he'll tuck them up on his like hind quarters, you know, above his legs. And it looks like it's a cowboy getting ready to, you know, draw his weapon. You know, that old classic Western thing where the cowboys are always standing with their arms outstretched like this. My chicken does that, and it's freaking hilarious. And it's so cute. So they started calling him Cowboy because of that. And my dad will call my other one Cowboy because of his hairdo. But I'm like, no, that's Einstein because he's got white hair that sticks up. Like this. He's a crested silver lace Polish chicken, my little smudgy. That's the one that's my busty that if I can, I am gonna keep him. He sleeps with me. It is so precious. Like, my bird will sleep on my chest to protect me during the night. And it's so sweet. It's so sweet. I just love him so much. But he is getting like very, very protective of me, so it's not such a good thing, you know. Not too good of a thing to have a bird that's like, no, you can't leave because I gotta keep you safe. So it's like, I'll get up out of bed and he'll hop up on my shoulder, and I'm like, dude, I'm trying to get up. I gotta go to work, and I'm trying to shake him off, and he's just like squawking, and he digs his little nails in so he doesn't fall off, and I'm like, gotta get up. I can't stay in bed. And he gets so mad. He gets so mad at me. But it's like, you know, I would try to push him off, and sometimes he'll jump on my head if he's being like very clingy that day. And I'll just literally have to pick him up and put him on his little bed and be like, he has like a pet bed, like a little doggy bed that's on like on my nightstand by my bed. And that's supposed to be where he sleeps. But I always wake up and there's birds like on my chest. And I'm like, oh my god. But he's cute. He's so little. He's only like 2 pounds, if even that. If even that. I mean, he's a big bird, but he's a very small chicken because he's literally only like that big. And he's like this big. From head to tail, he's like this big. And I think this package of hot dogs weighs more than my smudgy does. That's how little he is. But yeah, I can't believe, like, when I posted that I was gonna get rid of Smudgy, my crested silver lace Polish chicken, I honestly thought he'd be gone like that because he's so gorgeous and he's so well mannered, and Smudgy too. They're both beautiful birds. I mean, they're like show quality birds. Though Smudgy's needs a little bit more time to let his feathers grow back because Fluffers is jealous and he's mad that Smudgy gets to sleep with me, so he's had this thing where he's starting to rip out his feathers. And I'm like, dude, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's not nice. But then I noticed, like, 9 times out of 10, the feathers he's pulling out are the ones that didn't get preened, because the hens are gone, so the roosters are having trouble preening certain areas. And I try to get them as much as I can, but I'm not a chicken, so I don't know exactly where I'm supposed to do it. So every once in a while, there'll be like a cluster of feathers that have like a bunch of their little wax on them. And those things can get infected. If they don't get the wax off of them, their feathers get like impacted and they get like black and they get gross and slimy and not good. So I'm like on the fence. I'm like, are you trying to help him, Fluffer, by trying to get the wax off? And Smudgy's like, he doesn't like you doing that. Probably because he was always pecked on, because he was the smallest bird. So they've always pecked on him since we've got him when he was just like a few weeks old. He's always, you know, taken the brunt of everything, which is kind of why I moved him into like my room and I separated him from all the other birds, is because they were like pecking him till like his head was bloody. It was really bad for a while. But we got it fixed and he grew his feathers back out. And I noticed like some of them are needing more time to grow still. But yeah, I gotta get this stuff in. I've been chatting for like over 10 minutes, so happy Veterans Day. I'll see you guys on the flip side. If you want a chicken, like a showbird, you know my name. You know how to reach me. All right, see y'all.